Good evening, I'm Alex Dierckman. The Dalai Lama is preaching a message of compassion as he wraps up his U.S. tour. The closest he got to South Central Indiana was a stop in Louisville. As WTIU's Jimmy Jenkins reports, people from across the country flocked there to hear the Tibetan leader's message on Sunday.
But peace must develop here. Compassion must develop here.
The Dalai Lama spoke to a crowd of more than 10,000 people at the Yum Center in downtown Louisville. He said it takes a collective society, but compassion starts with the individual. He encouraged tolerance and forgiveness to counter anger and hate, and was hopeful that this century would be one of peace.
In order to create peaceful world, compassionate world, first, we ourselves, individual, must cultivate compassion.
Jean Cole traveled from Cincinnati with her friend to hear the Dalai Lama speak. She said his words helped her put human behavior in perspective.
I think that we all need to step away from the violence and step away from the selfishness and the greed and get in our hearts and start showing more compassion to ourselves as well, but to others, and really strive to create more of a peaceful world.
The Dalai Lama said he wasn't in Louisville to try to get people to convert to Buddhism or any religion, but he said the messages of peace and compassion are values anyone can embrace, regardless of their spiritual beliefs. With producer Rachel Hartog, I'm Jimmy Jenkins for WTIU News.
A death this past weekend at the quarry in Lawrence County highlights a continuing problem, officials say. Rescue workers recovered Jamie Fleener's body from Indiana Limestone Company's Empire Quarry Sunday morning. The Lawrence County Sheriff's Department says Fleener did not have permission to be there. Indiana Limestone Company officials say they take plenty of precaution by surrounding their property with fencing or large stones and putting up plenty of signs warning trespassers. But injuries and deaths continue to be a problem and tend to increase in the spring and summer months when more people try to swim in water the quarries hold. And a former Monroe County official school employee is wanted by police for allegedly stealing taxpayer money. The State Board of Accounts has released an audit that found Beth Ann Deckard allegedly took more than $8,000 from Jackson Creek Middle School. Deckard was a food service employee responsible for depositing the money. She was fired and authorities have issued a warrant for her arrest. The State Board of Accounts says it will release the audit publicly on its website Tuesday. And here's a look at the weather. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a 40% chance of thunderstorms, lows in the upper 60s. 85 degrees tomorrow and a 50% chance of storms. That will carry into the night. Lows will be in the upper 60s. And here's a look at the 5-day forecast. Wednesday, expect a 60% chance of thunderstorms with highs around 78 degrees. Friday, the storms will slow down and the highs will be around 70 degrees. The low will be fairly chilly around 50 degrees. For WTIU News, I'm Alex Dierckman.